Alright, y'all, we got that order picked up. Like I said, this is our first one of the day. Accidental accept, but it's on Khaled Road. So we got a little drive to it, but what is it? 9 miles. Whew. Yeah, I definitely wouldn't accept that one. $14. They slipped that one in on me. It's Canfield, but it's like the very edges of Canfield, Khaled Road. But we're gonna get out here to Tippecanoe, cut across Western Reserve more than likely, and get this thing dropped off. We're riding again today. Another beautiful, cold, 32-degree day in Youngstown, Ohio. Guess if we can get out of here, no, we ain't gonna be able to get out of here. I'm gonna just go check. I ain't about to fight with that traffic trying to cut across. But I say it's a ways, either way we look at it, we got a ride ahead of us. It was not my plan to take this as the first trip of the day, but they got in my pocket. They actually had a trip that was bigger. I don't know, you tell me what y'all think. I canceled it because I felt like it was too many items for the distance. It was 17 miles, 2 orders, 43 items for $32 a mile. I thought about taking it, but 43 items is a lot. You know what I mean? So I figure like, if it was an even 40, I'd have probably did it. At least it's almost $1 an item. And then the drive time is what got me to 17 miles. Even from where I was located, if I would have driven about 4 or 5 miles to get there, it has still been probably 13 some odd miles to drive to the drop off, I'm thinking, from where I was located. So for 30 something dollars, and then I got a shop too for 43 items, it didn't seem like it was a good trip. Like I say, they kind of finessed me with this one in my pocket, but we on now, so after this one, we gonna get back to the script and stick to what we do have or better. How was y'all weekend? Y'all do anything exciting? Another day, another dollar. Anybody who just starting a DoorDash or thinking about DoorDashing, try not to never take no orders under $5. Because the more often that you do that, the further the algorithm gonna be off all the time, and we gonna end up suffering for it, whatever city you in. If you start doing it, then it's gonna be a consistent thing where DoorDash gonna keep sending these crappy orders, and we gonna keep having to deal with it. So if you're just starting DoorDash and you're trying to figure out how this works and best way to make some money, like I say, If it's $5 or up with a decent amount of mileage, half preferably, then go ahead and knock it out or less. But don't be accepting a lot of orders under $5 because once you start, that's all you're gonna get. That's all they really saying now. But customers got to do better too, because a lot of the time the customer ain't tipping nothing, or they might tip $1, and that ain't right. To have you getting in and out of your car, using your gas, and making it convenient for them to get their food. So watch what kind of orders you take in the beginning and in the future if you're already DoorDash. Like I said, this is our first one of the day. It was a pocket slip, so we're gonna ride it out. Get these dropped off, or this one dropped off. It's only one order, so they probably tip like $10 maybe, and that ain't a bad tip, you know what I'm saying? But people got to take into consideration, like I say, the distance you got to drive to drop these orders off too. And this is quite a ways, 9 miles. We got about 6 something left on the show. Y'all might be able to, this the Bowflex Dude compound I was telling y'all about the other day. The one over here where this big ball is. You can't really see his house from out here, but it's a huge house. Sit way back in there. You might got a couple of little houses in there too with that one, but that's the dude who made the Bowflex, that old exercise equipment thing back from the 90s, late 80s. For the can field we go. $14 to start the day. Somebody must have knocked down a mailbox. They got it sitting up on some crates, like it's a box spring out here in Canfield. Sometimes the snow trucks will knock them off too. And then you're pushing that snow and that salt, it'll knock that mud right over. That's the only thing about having a mailbox close to the road. About to try to get the whip together over there, because it broke down on them. Looks like they got a little help. Coming up here to Western Reserve. We was over in this area a couple days ago, I think. We actually came from Market Street, I think, all the way across Western Reserve. I don't remember where the drop-off was, though. But I say it's ground is good today. Like I said, it ain't too icy or nothing, so that's good. You travel along, ain't gotta worry about slipping too much. Just some ice in the yards and on the grass still just froze up. I don't think we're supposed to be getting none no time soon, but you never know when it's gonna blow through. is the first time we got to ride through this part of Western Reserve in the daytime. It's usually always evening when I come through here. So I get to see the rural area out here. And I was talking to my mom the other day. I think that the Barlow Mall, Southern Park Mall, and some of those plazas out around Route 7 have been out there since the late 70s, early 80s. Because it was a jeweler she used to work for that's still out there in that area. So we'll be making a left on Washingtonville Road. This house over here to the right, it's a new development, but they've been working on it for at least 6-7 months now. But it's gonna be a nice house when it's finished. They bought a nice piece of land right there. I think it's fairly easy to get to North Canton from over here. If you ride this out a ways going west, I think you can get to North Canton pretty easy. I used to take a client, and I remember always coming back through Canfield after I dropped them off. So I'm pretty sure on this edge of Mahoney County, you go out long enough, you can find a route that leads you to North Canton, near the Football Hall of Fame and everything. Who y'all think gonna be and play for this Super Bowl? It's coming up here pretty soon. It'll be Super Bowl time.
Heartbreak detected.
GPS is like 20 minutes late on that. It was already stopped for 30 seconds. Wasn't no heartbreak. So Ohio State won the national championship. Now we're working on this Super Bowl in Vegas update. So this should be an interesting set of events. Y'all picks for the Super Bowl. So who's gonna win? Let me know in the comments who y'all think gonna take this Super Bowl this year. Alright, now West Callet Road. This Callet Road run all the way over to North Lima, I believe, if you go east. But we on West Callet Road right now. And our drop off like 2 minutes away. Like I said, it ain't a crazy bad distance when the weather's nice and the roads ain't bad. But like I say, we like to keep it half or better. So this ain't one we would have took based on the price that was given for it, but it was a pocket accept, so I figured we'd just run with it and see where it takes us. This is a rural area too. You notice there's a lot of land around all of these homes. We got an old Chevy pickup truck over there in the yard. I want to find a pickup truck this year. Y'all got any good deals or know any good deals on the used pickup truck? Leave it in the comments and I'll check it out. Like I said, we on West Callan Road. We got an orchard there, so it must be an apple orchard or something. I don't know, maybe in the summertime the apples pop up. Lately, I'm going to say in the last 10 years, I've been seeing a lot more fruit than I used to, because we used to have fruit trees, but now you don't see it too much. Or now you see fruit now more regularly than you used to. Alright, I think we found our drop off. Is gonna be this first little house here. Back porch. I'll put this one on the back porch here. Too far so we can get out. It's just a little bit of snow. Alright, we'll get this one dropped off, y'all. Then we'll get back to our zone. Got that one dropped off, y'all. So we're gonna $14.25, $12 tip. So that wasn't bad. They didn't tip bad. They tipped good. Now we got all right. So we got 9 miles back, y'all. But we got a Myers order for $20, and I ain't gonna say it's gonna complete 9 miles, but close. Myers order for $20 to drop off in Youngstown. So what y'all think? It's 14 miles. We gotta go back at least 4 miles regardless for 6 items. I think we're gonna take it. All right, I'm gonna accept it. I'm gonna tell y'all how many miles we got to go back. All right, we got 7.5 miles to get back to Myers. So 7.5 miles, and I said the total trip was 14, I think. So we have another 7 odd-ish miles to drop this thing off. So I guess that ain't a bad trip. We had to go back anyway. We had to get back into our zone, and this is taking us back into our zone. So what By the time I said it was 4:45, we'll see where we at by 6:15. Or quarter to 5. So we'll see where we at by 6:15. 6:15. And we'll see where we at. And if we can knock both of these orders out, that first one for 14 and this one for 19, if we can do them both before 5:45, then that'll be some nice change for that hour. You know what I'm saying? That'll be $34-ish in an hour. So there's only 6 items we picking up, so that should be super fast to grab. Alright, let me get back down here, y'all. We get to Myers, get y'all out, and then we'll get back to it. Like I said, we headed back to Myers near Cadville. Alright, y'all, in a minute.